Hey. I'm so fucking awkward. Hi, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm new to this. So, I'm just gonna say in the beginning that I do accept constructive critique, only if it's constructive. No, the reason for this video, honestly, honest to God, is because skincare. It's something that can affect your self-esteem. It's something that it's a big thing, and a lot of people are like, well, how in the hell do I go about clearing up my skin? Me personally, I'm not one of those people, because you meet those people and you're like, oh, so what do you do to have clear skin? I'm like, nothing, I just wash my face with Dove. I try to wash my face with Dove, I'm gonna fuck my face up. I'm just keeping it 100. I don't have that luxury. And that's okay that we don't have the luxury to just get up and go and wash our face. Some of us have to have a annoying ass skincare routine, and it's perfectly fine. My reason for this video is to show you that your skincare routine does not have to cost that much. I don't pay much to have clear skin. My skincare routine is mostly holistic. I'm not all the way there. I'm trying to get into having a fully holistic facial routine. But I'm just gonna get right into it because I don't want this video to be long. I don't want my first YouTube video to be long because I talk too fucking much. Anybody who knows me knows that I don't know how to shut up. So I'm just gonna get right into it. First things first is I follow a schedule. It's annoying, but from what I've read, it takes 21 days to form a habit. So I feel like if you do good with your face for 21 days, it just comes into it. Because there are some days where I feel like, oh man, I don't want to wash my face, especially on mask days, which is Tuesdays and Fridays. And a lot of times, sometimes when I do go out, it's on a Friday. So literally, I'm out and I got a face full of makeup, and I'm like, I don't feel like coming home to do a face wash and do a face mask and do all of that. So I'll just postpone it to the next day. Postpone it to the next day. Sorry about that. Yeah, so my skin concerns, I have oily skin, hyperpigmentation. If you don't know what hyperpigmentation is, it's the discoloration of the skin. It could be from acne, scarring. It could just be like from hormones. Like you can just have discoloration and blotches on your face. Most of my hyperpigmentation was from either like facial scarring or like from pimples that I would pop because yeah, I don't even want to talk about it, but it will leave a mark on your face, and no one likes that. Like that will be the reason why a lot of people want to clear their face up, because they want it to be, you want your face to be all one fucking color. Let's just keep it 100. So when you have oily skin, because they try to tell you, oh, some people, they say, oh yeah, you have combination skin. I don't have combination skin, I got oily skin. So the thing about that is, oily skin is basically just dry skin screaming for help. Like my skin is dry, so it's gonna send messages to my brain or whatever, telling my brain like, hey, you need some moisture. So your body reacts by producing oil. So when your skin is dry, you need to moisturize it. A lot of people don't realize, oh, because I have oily skin, I don't have to moisturize it, because for years, again, I moisturize my skin because I was like, what the fuck do I need to moisturize my skin for? Like, it's just, sometimes you just literally, you don't know, I went to Sephora one time, and she was like, yeah, she explained to me about my skin, and she was like, the best thing for you to have is a water-based moisturizer. They have water gels. So the schedule I follow is every morning when I get up. And I know a lot of people are going to give me so much shit because I just read somewhere like you're not supposed to wash your face in the shower because of the steam or whatever. I wash my face in the shower sometimes. I know, right? So most of the time when I wash my face with it, because I don't always feel like bringing my my spin brush into the shower with me, it's annoying as shit, I use a sponge like this, and I literally got these from Dollar Tree for 99 cents. They look rough, but they're not rough on the face at all. They're soft and they soak up. Soak it up. Look at me. Okay, so the soap that I use when I wash my face, no, back to, I'm sorry. every morning I wash my face, I tone my face, I moisturize my face. It's just a healthy skin habit. Every morning when you wake up, that literally takes about 10 minutes. Every night I follow a schedule. So I wash, I tone, I moisturize every night. And then each night there's an additional step added. Like, prime example, today is Sunday. Sundays and Wednesdays, sorry. I exfoliate my skin. It's also important to exfoliate your skin to get the dirt and the gunk out of your face, especially if you have oily skin, because it's just caked up dirt, and then that's how you get acne from. That's how you get infections, which is acne in your face. So you do a exfoliating scrub and you get all of that gunk out. Okay, so that's Sundays and Wednesdays. So Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays, sorry, I use a serum. Serums have different, they do different things. So one serum I have is just a vitamin E. It keeps my skin moisturized so that it won't produce so much oil. And there's another one with glycolic acid that I use. It just stops a breakout before it starts to happen. So so then yeah, and then there are Tuesdays and Fridays, which are for me the most challenging, because that's the day that I steam my face. Well, when you steam your face, you open your pores. So what I do is I do a steam on my face, and then I immediately follow up with the steam with a mask. Because what's happening when you steam is you're opening your pores, and then when you put the mask on, you're putting the mask kind of like in your pores to get all of that gunk out of there. After you do all of that, it's sometimes if you have a breakout or if you feel a breakout coming, I spot treat. I don't do it every day. I don't do it a certain day a week. If I got a pimple on my face, or like for instance my blackheads or my whiteheads, they're getting out of hand, I'm gonna spot treat. And I'll get into that in a moment. Spot treating. So sorry, I'm trying to get it all together. Okay, so every morning when I wash my face, like I said, if I wash it in the shower, I'm gonna use the sponge. If I wash it in my sink, I'm gonna use my spin brush. It just honestly depends on my mood, because I can use the sponge outside, or I can use this. Yeah, it just whatever I feel like. I use pure African black soap. I don't use SheaMoisture black soap, because black soap isn't really black. You'll see that it's kind of like a brown color. That's pure black soap. Now, a lot of people, when I do recommend it to them, they're like, oh, I tried it and it's harsh on my skin. I don't have sensitive skin, and I put straight apple cider vinegar on my face some days. So I do that. Everyone can't do that. So an alternative for African black soap for me is red clay soap also. But red clay soap is a bit more expensive and kind of harder to get your hands on. But if your skin is sensitive to black soap, I definitely recommend that. Also, sometimes I use Neutrogena. It just really depends on the weather outside, because in the wintertime I was really using that shit, and it was doing me good. But now I just regularly use black soap, and I use that in the morning and at night. So there are other facial washes like Cetaphil oil control wash. This one for me, I can't quite put on my finger why I don't use it, because it didn't really do anything. It's just, if I know something works better, I'm going to use that something that's better. I'm not going to use something that I'm like, okay, it's just okay. I'm going to use the best product that I can use. So, and also I will be putting links and prices for the things that I do use, where I bought them from. Okay, so next thing is tone. For years, I would literally just wash my face and leave the house, and I would be like, okay, that's cool. Like when you're like 21, you can do that. You know what I'm saying? Like you can do that. You can do that shit. I'm not 21. I'm 27. I can't do that shit anymore. So what I do, I have a toner, and I use a Cotton Rounds. I had everything here. I use Cotton Rounds to put them on. I got these from Dollar Tree. Okay, Dollar Tree. Yes. So what I use in my toner is apple cider vinegar and rose water. Sorry. I look, I was so amazed. I found this at HEB and it was like $1 or something, or like $2, but this is like real rose water, and I was so excited because I'm like, yes. All right, so okay, so the thing about the Dickinson's, this one actually has rose water in it, but there's also, I forgot the brand, and I'll put I'll put it in there, but the Dickinson's is the one that I use right now. Sometimes I put it on by itself, or sometimes I use a concoction that I've made. So immediately, because it's kind of harsh, you may have to dilute it. If you have sensitive skin or you've had some sort of reaction, you're gonna have to dilute it. You're going to have to add equal parts water to it, or a little less than equal parts water to it, whatever your heart desires to do that. Okay, so in the morning, I follow up immediately before I let let it dry up. I follow up immediately with aloe vera gel. Now in the morning, cause I don't feel like hassling with it, and then I've been doing it for a while, I use this. Then at night, because I have a little bit more time, I actually use actual aloe vera. So what you do is you cut it. A lot of people like to blend it out. I ain't a lot of people. So what I do is I cut it and I just put it straight on my face. And sometimes it smells like people smell in the summertime when I don't put deodorant on a little bit, but it's okay because it does wonders for your face. Okay, so that is the toning process. So moisturizers. Okay, so a lot of times I just use vitamin E oil, and I ran out and I haven't gotten any, so I just put it on my face. Now if you got oily skin, why would you use vitamin E oil, right? Thing about that is it's non-comedogenic. I hope I'm saying that word right. It doesn't clog your pores. I've heard people putting coconut oil on their face. That shit clogs your pores. Vitamin E oil does not clog your pores. It moisturizes them. So I literally will put vitamin E oil and I'll go, and that'll be my moisturizer. But for a period of time, I was using this by Neutrogena. It's the oil-free acne moisturizer, and it smells like grapefruit, and it was okay. But when I saw the glow that my skin had when I used vitamin E oil, I was like, I'll use vitamin E oil. Also, back to the whole water gel concept. Okay, so Neutrogena has a really, really good water gel, oil-free moisturizing water gel. So does Tasha, but I don't got Tasha money, and I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm not paying that much. What happened one day, I ran across this little gym because I was like, I'm tired of Neutrogena. It runs out too. First off, Neutrogena, in my opinion, you hit the pan too fast. So I was on ULTA and something was like, try this. This is ULTA's Gel Cream Moisturizer, and it is so amazing. And it has like a nice scent to it. And I've had this for a few months and I have not come close to hitting the pan, and a little bit goes a long way. So if there is a gel cream moisturizer that I recommend, it's definitely gonna be ULTA. Today is Sunday, so I'm shooting this video on a Sunday, and it's exfoliator day. Now there's this, I love the Body Shop, by the way. Body Shop Seaweed Pore-Cleansing exfoliator. So you exfoliate twice a week, because if you exfoliate too much, it'll be too rough on your skin. Then there is this gem that I found on Sephora, and I'm gonna put the link in there. It's only $7.90. It is the peeling solution. Now this shit tingles when you put it on. It's red. It tingles like a motherfucker. The first time I used it, I was like, oh, this is on fire. But this is like my holy grail. Like, oh my goodness. You leave it on for 10 minutes and you take it off and your skin is just a glowing. So sometimes I use this twice a week. I ain't even gonna lie. And I don't use this at all. Or sometimes I'll use one and then the other I'll alternate. It just honestly depends, like I said, on how I feel. Then there is the serums. So this one is by the Body Shop. I told you I love the Body Shop. So this one is a vitamin E overnight serum. And then this one, the label is gone. Sorry, but it has glycolic acid in it, and it helps with breakouts. So most of the time I mix these two. Tonight I didn't do it because I whatever. But I use this one, and that's kind of what's got me with this glow. And also I put a roller in the freezer, and I rub it in my face, and it's cold. So what's that doing? Cool. Remember, heat opens your pores, cold closes your pores. So what it does is it puts that serum right up in there, and it's like, yeah. So that is what's done with that. Then there's mask. So again, the whole holistic thing. When I'm not a lazy person, I make my own mask out of Indian or Bentonite healing clay. Then there's tea tree oil. I'm all over the place. Tea tree oil. That again is the Body Shop. And then turmeric powder. You mix it all together. What that does is it clears your pores, and the turmeric and the tea tree oil, they fight against any type of infection. Again, acne is an infection, blackheads are an infection, whiteheads are an infection. And to fight them off, you must spot treat with, I use tea tree oil. And again, that's one thing that a lot of people don't put on their face straight away. You need to dilute it. So tea tree oil in the mask, or I use, again, y'all gonna see me use this a lot, the Body Shop tea tree mask. Then there's this one gem that I got from, I think Ross or Marshall's, one of those stores. This is a clay mask. So obviously all my masks are clay. And like I said, I steam with my steamer. I'm gonna put a link to where I got my steamer from. I like to put either herbs or essential oils in there. I would put tea tree oil. I use eucalyptus oil, or I use the actual eucalyptus leaf, or I use the actual, I use peppermint sometimes, the peppermint leaf, and of course lavender. It just depends on what I feel like I need. Or sometimes I'm lazy and I use a sheet mask like this. And like I said, I'm lazy a lot. Shit. This is like for a lazy day. You just throw it on there. And I tend to get the best results when I do a clay mask, especially the clay mask that I did myself. I have a sponge that helps remove the clay mask, and a brush that helps me apply it so I don't have to get it on my fingers. Spot treating. Yeah, tea tree oil. What you do is you take a Q-tip, you put the tea tree oil in, and you rub it on the problem area. You do that before you moisturize. Now at nighttime, I did forget something. My bad, because I could have sworn I did that. This. Sorry. At night, I moisturize with, this is, what the fuck? You guys don't know what's in there because it's in a bag. Yeah. All right. So this is pure Shea Butter. Shea Butter. Okay. So it doesn't have a smell to it to me, but it just melts into your skin, and it leaves you this glow. What that helps with moisturizing. So at nighttime, I use Shea Butter, but no way in hell I'm going out with a greasy Shea Butter ass face in the middle of the day in hot ass Texas. It just ain't happening. But of course, other things that are contributing to your skin is, I'm just gonna say, drinking water. It helps, because me, I was addicted to soda for so long, and I would drink soda so much and my skin would break out, and I'd be like, oh god. Sugars, and just sleeping in makeup, certain things that you know that you can do more of to help. And the schedule is intense. And I like alkaline water, and let me tell y'all, I discovered Sprouts recently. Yeah, right? And they have this alkaline water that's flavored. This is like ginger and lemon flavored alkaline water. They have this hibiscus one that is amazing. But like I said, water, it don't have to be alkaline water. Just put water in your diet. I also drink green tea. too. It helps with the skin. These are things that can help. Like it is your diet. If you eat like a lot of greasy foods and sugary foods, that you're more what is it, prone to breakouts because of the grease and the acne and things like that. But I love me some french fries, you know what I'm saying? So that's probably why I'm spot treating all the time. And it's just knowing that if you don't have the clearest of skin, I don't have the clearest of skin. I don't. I break out all the time. My pores are fucking huge, but I work hard for my skin, and I'm proud of it. You just got to be proud of your skin, you know? The thing about it is how I started on my clear skin journey was I was doing makeup on my face because I had discoloration. I used to color correct the fuck under my makeup and all of that. And then I was like, I want my makeup to look flawless on my skin. So in order to do that, I felt like I had to have flawless skin. So I started taking care of my skin. I started feeding into my skin. I started taking care of my skin. And lo and behold, it paid off. I was like, I don't look like a reptile no more. So, of course, I live in Texas and it'd be too hot to do makeup anyway. But I'm saying, whatever your reasoning is, just do it. Just do it. Just do it. It doesn't cost much. Like, I'm literally going to post the price of everything that I use, everything that I've talked about in here. Because I feel like it's important to know that you ain't got to pay all that money to have bomb skin. You ain't got to buy expensive ass shit from Sephora or all that other stuff. It's not like, it's easy. It's easy, and I feel like we should talk about it more. So if you like what you see, like and subscribe, you know, tell your friends. And just, yeah, like I said in the beginning, constructive critique is welcomed. All right, so you guys have a lovely day. Love and light to you all. I hope that at least I can reach one person. And I want to see, like, if y'all have me, I'm going to put my social media down below. If y'all have, DM me and be like, girl, when I started this, you know, my skin looks good. So I want to see the results. I just did a lot of research. I went on Pinterest a lot, and ask someone, what do you do for your face? What do you do? And that is the reason for making this video, because people were like, what do you do? What do you do? And I'm just like, girl, write this down. Versus the people who are like, I don't do anything but wash my face. And that's nice. That's nice. I can't do that anymore. I'm not in my early 20s. I can't just wash my face and boom. I cannot do it. Cannot do it. It takes work. But yeah, if you like and subscribe. Thanks.